Now, if you've ever wondered if you could install a normal power supply into an HP, what's this, ML110 Gen9 server, then, well, the answer is yes. As you can see, I've got a Corsair, I think this is a 650 RM wired in to my ML110 Gen9, and got my little SAS card down there. And I've got a drive tray here, as you can see. If you look at the power connectors, this drive tray on top here, this is actually from ML330. That's original drive tray from the ML110. And then I harvested a drive bay from ML330. There's a 330 Gen 8. And as you can see, power plugs, let's just get there if you can see it. There's no adapters. Everything is wired directly to the RM650. Now, the reason I chose this one is because on modular cables. So it's easier to cut off what I needed, use a multimeter. There's an old power supply. So I checked on an old power supply, the voltages and everything, and I just repinned it to a new plug, and it's all working as it should. I'll pause now and just switch over so I can plug all the cables in so we can power it up, so I can show it all work. The only problem we got when we fit a aftermarket power supply in here is the screw holes don't align. So I had to drill some screw holes to match up with the current one. I got a little bar there because this is a heavy power supply just to support it, which is riveted into the case just to support the power supply. I mean, 650 watts is more than enough for this power supply. It's got a 14-core CPU, 256 gigabyte of RAM. Yeah, I know there's one missing there. It's lying there. Currently, there's issues with that stick. I need to replace it. Got 8 4 terabyte of hard drives in there. Got a DVD-ROM there. If you can see on top there, I've got another little traption there which holds an SSD. I've got a PCI M.2 in there as well. Cheap one from AliExpress. Yes, and the server does boot off it. Quite surprised about that though, I must say. 3D printed extra fan mount on the bottom here. Just some air for the SAS card there, which is in IT mode. Well, let's power this up and see how it goes. Okay, are we ready? Let's press the power button. Power button's going. It's starting up, I'm sure you can hear that. I'm gonna have to make a little bit of a modification to this plastic part that goes over there because of the drive cage there. Yeah, that plug is just in the way of it. Help if I change the monitor. She's starting up. I had IPMA open here, but for some reason it doesn't want to work. I think I got it plugged into the wrong port though. We'll see it now, because I've got the little ILO card there as well, but I haven't got it set up to that yet. I've got Proxmox installed currently, and because of Proxmox, those little lights on the drive base don't work, which is sad. I wish I knew I could change that. Okay, yes, I do have the network plug into the wrong port. Let's fix that. Alright. Okay, now plug. Hopefully I don't have to restart the whole server for that. Might have to. I just have to. But yeah, she works straight. Oh, there we go. Picked it up. So that monitor is running with HP IOL, or however you want to pronounce it, IOL. So that's just plugged into the VGA port. The graphics card is just a GTX 1650, but I'm going to use for transcoding. And she's fully running. As you can see, it's not even pulling that much power because the fan from the power supply hasn't even kicked in yet. So yeah, if you ever wondered if it can be done, the answer is yes, it can be done. Quite easily, actually. You just have to look at the old power supply. If you look at the ML110's power supply here, you know, you got obviously yellow is your 12 volt, red is your 5 volt, black is ground, and this little blue wire here, or if you look on the other plug, this one's got a pink wire. You don't have to worry about those. Those are return. So that's 5 volt return from the backplane, which obviously tells the power supply everything is okay, you can turn on and carry on. I don't have it on these, and they work perfectly. I think it's, yeah. The ML330 backplane doesn't have the extra wire. It's just fine. You can just wire it up. On the 110, it's got the return 5 volt line, but you don't really have to worry about it. And yeah, see, we're all up and running. So obviously it's detected all the drive bays. I've got currently, sorry about the glare, I'm trying to do this while holding a hand. So I've got TrueNAS on Proxmox, which has got access to the HBA and all the drives. And this is where I wish that when you do Proxmox that you could actually get the drive lights to work, but they don't work. And the nice thing is also with this backplane, what I've got here on the ML330 drive cage, is that I can change these caddies to these caddies as well, because it's got the light function as well on that backplane. Now, that's my current little NAS down there, which is a Ryzen system. But I need, obviously, ECC memory, a little bit more cores because I'm going to host quite a few things. And obviously I can put a graphics card in here. It's just so much more I can do with the system. And as you can see, she's running. Let's see if it's got access to all the drives. If I can remember my login details. It's not easy doing this with one hand, is it? Alright, so I've given pulls offline. I'm gonna have to see why. I wonder. I think because, yeah. Okay, because I've changed quite a few things around there. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not one of them. I don't think is plugged in properly. I'm gonna have to double check which one it is. I've got a feeling it's a top one. But I didn't plug in properly, but I'll have to look at it. Anyway, so as you can see, yeah, it's doable. Quite easy, actually. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye.